Hello, welcome to Kevin's Corner. My name is Kevin Probst, and this is the 11th day of December in 2025. Here at Kevin's Corner, we dig deeply into Scripture, looking for spiritual nuggets of truth and hope, which we can apply to our lives as we try to live Christ-like in a sinful and darkened world. Today I would like to talk to you a little bit about the certainty that the Antichrist will appear, but also the certainty that he will fail. John tells us in his first book of John, chapter 2, "Little children, it is the last hour. And as you have heard that the Antichrist is coming, even now many Antichrists have come, by which we know that it is the last hour. They went out from us, but they were not of us. For if they had been of us, they would have continued with us. But they went out that they might be made manifest that none of them were of us." So John tells us that it is the last hour. And it seems he fully expected Christ to return in his day. Well, hasn't every generation in the last 2,000 years believed that Christ's return was imminent? And is that not as it should be? Here is a sobering thought that we are now closer than any generation before to the fulfillment of the promise of his return. So we feel joy when we anticipate the second coming of Christ. Yet we may also feel dread at the thought that the Antichrist will soon make his appearance. Many hold misperceptions about who the Antichrist is or what he will be like. And these false notions arise from a lack of biblical discernment and the influence of a culture that portrays the Antichrist in unbiblical ways. The Antichrist is a man, a human being, who will present himself as the Christ. And he will attempt to serve as Christ's surrogate. Many will accept him in Christ's stead. Many will be deceived because they assume that if Christ is good, the Antichrist must be obviously evil, or that if Christ is truth, the Antichrist will speak only blatant lies. And while it is certainly true that the Antichrist will be evil, he will present himself as someone wonderfully good. As Paul reminds us in 2 Corinthians, Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. The Antichrist is an individual man, yet he will also represent a system of global government. In the book of Revelation, chapter 13, John reveals that this beast, the Antichrist, will be given authority over every tribe, people, language, and nation. John also tells us that even now, many antichrists have come. History is filled with evil men who rose to power, abused their authority, inflicted suffering on multitudes of people. They serve as precursors to the true Antichrist who is yet to come. Biblical figures such as Nimrod and Antiochus Epiphanes and historical tyrants like Nero and Hitler and Mao and Mussolini and Lenin and Stalin, just to name a few, have left the blood of millions stained upon their hands. The Apostle John is the only biblical writer to use the actual word Antichrist. Daniel refers to him as the little horn and the prince who is yet to come. The Apostle Paul described him as the son of perdition and the lawless one. Global institutions such as the World Economic Forum and the United Nations frequently speak of a new world order, yet no leader or organization has yet possessed the ability to establish such a global government. But Scripture tells us that such a leader will one day arise, and it seems that the stage is being set for his appearance. Christ is coming soon, and the Antichrist will one day emerge, yet only one will rule the earth. Take comfort in knowing this: the accuser, the beast, Satan himself, will be conquered by the blood of the Lamb. And as Paul assures believers with these comforting words, the God of peace will soon crush Satan under your feet. Thank you so much for taking time from your busy day and allowing me to share with you from Kevin's Corner. Please help me share truth with others by liking and sharing this video. Also, please subscribe to Kevin's Corner on YouTube and Substack. And until next time, live bravely and courageously.